I'm 10 years old, and the sun beckons to me, calls me like the smell of chocolate cookies. The wind blows, and on it I can hear my name. I picture those old cartoons like Garfield, where he can literally see the scent of lasagna. The wind calls the way all of my favorite fantasy novels call, like Moraine to Randall Thor, like Roland Deschain to Eddie Dean, and I'm a poor kid with $5 to spend. I am not the only child to be tempted. There are girls playing double dutch, pigtails defying gravity as they hop and jump, boys on the basketball court, rubber and pavement, plastic and concrete create a rhythm, a song, gives birth to jubilation and joy. Everybody has painted on smiles my first time. I take my $5 and shark my way towards somewhere I can spend it. I ignore my mother's calls of, "You best be back before the streetlights are on." The threats of her beatings, of taking switch or belt to my backside are irrelevant this day. I'm 10 years old, with money burning a hole in my pocket. I can feel it emanating, the need to be spent. I'm a young nerd with a comic shop not far away. I can buy 4 packs of cards for this and have change left over for a Snickers, a candy bar that I will be sure to eat on the way home so I do not have to share with my brother or sister. These are the things I worried about before my first time. As I wormed my way through the neighborhood, taking paths only 10-year-olds take, calling them shortcuts when they add time and stories to each trip. These tales are what 10-year-olds tell when they meet up. How you saw a dog gnawing on some carcass, or the hobo that continuously haunts alleys, the races young boys and girls have, imagining we are being chased, thinking of all these things. I did not see a stereotype from a nightmare creep on my side. A blue pickup truck with 2 men smiling. It is bright outside and we are surrounded by houses, so I'm not afraid. But the truck, it matches my walking speed, and the man in the passenger seat beckons to me. He calls to me in a friendly voice. He wears a smile. "Hey boy," he calls. I'm 10. I don't know the meaning behind boy yet, but I can tell hatred when I see it. "Boy," he almost shouts. My mother has instilled in me an obedience to elders, and when he yells at me, I stop. Obligation makes me take 2 steps closer to their truck. "Look at me," the man says. I cannot remember his face, his features, but I see him in every racist, in every MAGA hat, in every police officer. "Run home, nigger," he says. And the first time, there's a moment of shock, like a record skipping, like I'm trying to make sure I heard a lyric right. And then I have the response that centuries of black boys have had. Without thought, I run, pumping my feet as fast as my heart can. My first time, I had lived 10 years old as a child, and after, I realized I was a black child. The day seemed sinister as I ran home. The sun was now too bright, and those kids on the street playing jump rope and tag and basketball, I now had a color for them. They were all white children. When I got home, I slammed the door to my room and punched the wall with terror and rage. Terror at feeling unsafe for no reason, and rage because at 10, I know that's a lie. My mother comes in and tells me if I don't stop slamming doors and acting crazy, but she stops. The anger on her first face disappears, and she asks me what happens. After I tell her, she holds me to her chest and smooths my hair, rocks me gently back and forth, and I want to cry. For the first time in my life, I want to cry. My mother whispers, "My baby, oh my baby." But something has changed, and I know I'm not her baby, not anymore.